Brian approached the small general dealer's shop that stood at the bottom end of his street. He was in search of friends, but there was no one about, so he sat alone on a low wall opposite the shop, his 6-year-old fist clamped around a half-eaten ruffle bar. The shop door opened with a ping, and a tall man in a grey raincoat emerged from the gloom inside. The man pushed open a packet of cigarettes and tossed aside the inserts. After the man had walked away, Brian hurried to investigate. A small square of silver foil lay on the pavement, and a discarded cigarette card had fallen through the slots of a drain grating where it reposed in the foliage of a weed that was growing inside. Brian looked down at the pristine card, the white border of which almost glowed in the darkness, and he gasped when he saw the name of the footballer depicted on it. Number 21, Joe Harvey. One of only 2 cards Brian needed to complete the set in his album. The card lay some 4 inches below the grating, way beyond the reach of a 6-year-old's fingers. So how could he retrieve it? After some thought, Brian had an idea. Maybe I could pick it out with 2 knitting needles, he said. He ran up the street towards his home as the sky darkened. A distant peal of thunder rumbled at length. "You're out of luck, me lad," Brian's mother said, holding up a part-knitted scarf. "These are the only needles I have." When Brian explained why he wanted the needles, his mother asked if a pair of chopsticks might do the job. Brian quickly grabbed chopsticks from the kitchen, but it had started raining heavily, and his mother said he wouldn't be allowed out again until it had stopped. In the living room, Brian pulled the net curtain to one side so he could watch the deluge. His demeanour was one of such anguish. His mother told him that if he put on his raincoat, he could dash out to retrieve the card, providing he came straight back. With his coat on, Brian hurried outside. His plimsolls slapped on the wet pavement as he ran down the street, clutching the chopsticks. He was dismayed to see a steady torrent of rainwater flowing along the gutter, and when he got to the drain, he saw that the card was gone.